Here's Tess van Straaten.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. We begin tonight with big news from the sports world. Victoria basketball superstar Steve Nash has announced he's retiring after 19 seasons in the NBA. Court Smith is covering the story and joins us live from the newsroom with the details. Court. In other news, there is growing outrage in Shawnigan Lake tonight after final approval was given for a controversial contaminated soil dump. Local opposition to the proposal has been fierce, based on worries toxins could seep into the lake and the drinking water. And as Keith Vass reports, the community is taking little comfort from an expert panel's ruling that the project is safe.
In a community office, some of Shawnigan Lake's leaders.
It was a botched home invasion that turned deadly, but now the man convicted of second-degree murder in the death of a 52-year-old Fernwood man has won his appeal for a new trial. Leslie Hankel was shot to death in his Fernwood apartment. RCMP are looking for a suspect who's considered armed and dangerous after another armed robbery at a Sydney convenience store. Police believe the suspect is the same person wanted for 2 other robberies. The latest robbery happened around 5:20 yesterday evening at the Rest Haven convenience store. We're learning more tonight about yesterday's search for a missing hiker in Strathcona Park. The subject of the search was an 18-year-old Courtney Mann who managed to find his way to safety as rescue teams scoured the park for him. But it could have been a far different outcome. And as Dean Stoltz reports, even though we've had very mild weather, it can still be dangerous. A small group of dedicated volunteers helped make some dreams come true today for graduating students in the Capital Region who may not be able to afford a pricey grad dress or tuxedo. Searching through racks of fabulous formal dresses and tuxes, dozens of students got the chance to make their grad dreams come true. Music lovers and collectors are in spinning heaven this weekend, and many lined up around the block this morning for Vinyl Supernova. Warm up your fingers and get ready to start clicking. North Saanich is in the running to be the next Hockeyville, but they need your help to make it happen. Panorama Rec Center is one of 10 finalists for the title. Voting opens tonight to narrow down the race to 2 finalists, one in Western Canada and one in the East. Time for a check on the forecast now, and lots of rain overnight and this morning for many parts of Vancouver Island, but it did clear up and brighten up for much of the island. And it looks like tomorrow morning should be okay as well, but we could see more rain move in tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Let's take a look at the satellite map now, and you can see the low pressure system we're dealing with. So we had that strong band of low pressure bringing torrential rain in some areas. Some people woke up to it this morning, others saw it overnight. 14 degrees Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and hopefully by next Saturday, the sun is back out in full force. California announced a major relief plan this week to tackle its drought problem. With tight rules around water usage, communities there have had to learn how to conserve in unique ways. Coming up next, a frightening situation for travelers as a man storms airport security with a machete. And a tragic situation in Brooklyn. Fire tears through a residence, killing 7 children and leaving 2 others in critical condition. Stay with us. World News is next. In Tunisia, Muslims and Christians came together today for a special service to remember the victims of this week's terror attack at a museum. Most of those who died were foreign visitors, prompting fears the country's tourism industry could now face a crisis. The force was with him, and now the police force is after him. Darth Vader pulled a bank heist earlier this week. Judy Mose has the surveillance photos, just one of several unique robbery disguises that have made news throughout the years.
Talk about a teller with a story to tell.
There you have it. Well, coming up next in sports, calling it a career. Court Smith has much more on the retirement of sporting legend Steve Nash. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Steve Nash, fun facts for you. Did you know he is the most accurate free throw shooter in NBA history?
Isn't that crazy?
90.4%.
Yeah, I don't think most people know that.
He's the only player under 6'6" tall to win the MVP award.
He's considered short by basketball
6'3"
standards. Incredible.
Heck of a guy.
An all-around great
guy.
guy.
Heck of a player.
Yeah,
and,
he'll be missed for sure.
But maybe he'll spend a little more time on the island now. And,
hopefully.
help out here.
Come on, Steve. Come home. We want to see you. All right, that'll do it for sports. But coming up next, did you have a Rubik's Cube as a kid?
I did. I was terrible at it.
Well, I had one too, but I bet you couldn't do this because I sure couldn't do this. So breakdancing and solving the puzzle at the same time. We'll show you how it's done after the break. Well, chances are you've probably tried to solve a Rubik's Cube, but we doubt you've ever thought about doing it like this. This 14-year-old's putting a whole new spin on solving the puzzle. He loves breakdancing and speed Rubik's Cube solving, so he's found a way to do them both together. The result, not just impressive moves, but a finished cube and some serious multitasking skills.
Wow.
I don't know how you'd even do that, you know? You get dizzy. I'm dizzy just watching.
Yeah, spin on your head, never mind solving the puzzle at the same time.
Yep. All right. Way more impressive than us.
I used to just take the stickers off of it and rebuild
cheater.
it. Yeah, well,
cheater.
That was the only way I could ever finish it.
Well, hopefully we can cheat some rain tomorrow, because it looks like it's going to be a wet afternoon, evening at least, possibly morning in some areas for most of the island, and then scattered showers for most of the week, unfortunately, but also a lot warmer temperatures as well. So enjoy that, as spring is now officially here.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Officially
Beautiful.
spring. It felt like spring in February, so we were a little spoiled, but it's officially here now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good night.
Good night.